Hello everyone, my name is Steven and welcome to r/am I the asshole, where most of the time you have no clue what the fuck to think afterwards. You might think they're the asshole, or both people are the asshole. But without further ado, let's get right in. Am I the asshole for telling my wife to look on my daughter's door? The lock on my daughter's door does not get removed until my brother-in-law and his daughters are out of our house. So this is when Flag is not the asshole. So if we agree. My brother-in-law, Sammy, lost his home shortly after his divorce 10 months ago. He moved in with us and brought his twin daughters, Olivia and Sloane, 18, with him a couple months ago. His sister, my wife, and I have one daughter, Zoe, 16. Wait, wouldn't you? Oh yeah, brother-in-law. Okay, that makes sense. Olivia and Sloane have no respect for Zoe's privacy. None. They used to walk into her room and take everything they could get their hands on. Makeup, phone accessories, clothes, school laptop, etc. Zoe complained a lot, and I've already asked the girls to respect Zoe's privacy and stop taking things. My wife and Sammy saw no issue with this. After all, they're girls, and this typical teenage girl's behavior, I completely disagree. Last straw was when Zoe bought a $60 MAC makeup MAC makeup kit that looks like a paint set that she saved up for over a month, and one of the girls took it without permission and ruined it by mixing shades together while using it. Don't know much about makeup, but that's what Zoe said when she found the kit on her bed and was crying. I told my wife, and she said she'd ask Sloane to apologize, but I got Zoe a lock after I found she was moving valuable belongings out the house because of this incident. Sammy and his daughter saw the lock and weren't happy. The girls were extremely upset. Why upset? That's not even their room. Sammy asked about it, and I straight up told him. He said, "My daughters aren't thieves. It's normal that girls of the same age borrow each other's stuff." He said Zoe could easily get another makeup kit for $15 from Walmart and shouldn't even be buying expensive adult makeup in the first place, and suggested my wife take care of this defect in Zoe's personality, trying to appear older than she is. He accused me of being overprotective and babying Zoe and the level of enablement. Okay, already I'm saying, fuck this guy. He's an asshole. You are not. I told him, this is between me and my wife but she shamed me for putting a lock on Zoe's door for her cousins to see and preventing them from spending time with her, saying I was supposed to treat them like daughters, then demanded I move it. But I said this lock does not get removed till her brother and his daughters are out of the house. She got mad. I was implying we kicked him out and said her family'll hate me for this. So I reminded her that I let Sam and his family move in, which is something her own family refused to do. So she should start with shaming or blaming them for not taking care of their own son and his granddaughters. If it wasn't for her family's unwillingness to help, we wouldn't be dealing with this much disturbance at home. Everyone's been giving me and Zoe silent treatment, and my wife is very much upset over this. You are not the asshole. Your brother-in-law and his daughters are the assholes. Like, so is your wife. So maybe your wife is also the asshole. Like, what the fuck? You do not. I repeat, do not go into someone's room and quote unquote borrow it to ruin it, like a $60 makeup kit. And here's the thing, I don't know much about makeup, but I'm pretty sure that's on like the lower end of makeup. Let's see what the comments have to say. Not the asshole. Don't back down. You're the only one sticking up for Zoe. If her cousins want to use expensive makeup, give them your wife's. I guarantee she won't appreciate sharing anymore. They need to start behaving like appreciative guests. I love that idea. Not the asshole OP. You have your daughter's back and totally her knee, privacy, and anatomy over her stuff. I'm disgusted that her own mother isn't more supportive. Please lend some mother's makeup to the twins, because obviously it's what girls do, isn't it? They love to borrow and use each other's stuff without asking. Not, yeah. Like, that's ridiculous. Let's see what we got here. Also, those two girls are taking extremely expensive stuff to begin with. A school laptop, and OP didn't call them thieves, but if the glove fits, I'm a twin too, but I don't go stealing my twin shit unless it's snacks. But that's a mutual thing, lol. I honestly feel like the makeup, while seemingly not as big or expensive as other things, was just the straw that broke the camel's back. OP, if he never returned the items they took, you could ask for reimbursement and start charging them rent if they aren't paying rent already. I would also ask your wife if her supporting her brother and his daughters with the stealing and harming your daughter's things is worth the strain on hers and daughter's relationship. Tell her that not backing her up and making excuses for whole behavior will make her feel not safe in her own home and not cared for by her mother. This is some relationship ruining shit, because teenagers need privacy and want to know what they are safe in their own home. Don't being generous if they are taking stuff and not giving it back, because he could have easily have called the cops on the adult twins and say they were stealing from his minor daughter. Not to mention your wife backing up her brother after the hurtful comments. OP, you need to talk to your daughter and also let, oh my god, I'm an idiot. You forgot a spacing, OP, or commenter. Also let her know if her mother says anything that makes her upset, she can come to you and trust you. You are the one she has. Yeah. So yeah, the flyer's right. Not the asshole. Now I was going to read one more, and I'm planning on doing a series on these. So, let's see. Meta. The sun is moving towards a value system that frequently doesn't align with the rest of the world. No. This is supposed to be Am I the Asshole? Not shit about Meta. So, am I the asshole for suing my girlfriend after she had my 1967 Impala product taken to the scrapyard? All ready for hearing that. I'm saying not the asshole, because that shit ain't cheap in the slightest. So, let's read on. See if we're right. I'll try to keep this short. Yeah, somewhat short. I had a 1967 Impala 4-door that I bought in February 2019. A couple months ago, I bought my first house that had a 2.5 car garage. Moved the car in and started tearing it down for a complete restoration. I had the body in one bay and the chassis in another, plus the whole garage filled with parts. About 2 months ago, my girlfriend came to live with me during the whole crisis, and the whole time has hated that car. She wants to park in the garage, but I have 2 acres of land with a lot nice places to park under shady trees, or hell, even in the barn if it has to be inside. I tell her tough luck. Tough luck. It's my house and it's not like I can just throw it back together real quick. Anyways, I was out of town for a couple of days on a business trip for a small local company I work for. When I got back, my girlfriend was all smiles, making me food all the time, doing all the chores, all that. I thought maybe she was just happy to have me home, but then I realized that I didn't see her car in the usual spot. I asked her where she parks so I could make sure I mow that and keep it clean, and she said not to worry because she parked in the garage. I asked how, and she told me to go check it out. Oh, God. Turns out while I was gone, she hired some people to come over and move everything related to the car, including drivetrain, body, and chassis, and all parts, and take it to the local dumper scrapyard. I was absolutely dumbfounded. I had spent over $11K on that car, including new parts, services, and the car itself. I told her that I was going to be taking her to court for that, and she brushed me off like I was being dramatic. I told her that it's done between us and to pack her things and leave. I admit, I was really angry, but I did end up getting a lawyer, and as I have all the receipts for all the money spent, and I have her on my house security cam footage, letting the guys in and watching them take it all. I can win. Yeah, I think I can win. Her family and friends are absolutely blowing me up, saying it's just a stupid old piece of junk and that she cannot pay back all the money I spent, and that I should just let it go. But I've been putting all my time and goddamn it, if I'm going just for what I did, am I the asshole? No, you are not the fucking asshole. You spent 11 grand on that fucking car. Yeah, she was pissed. But oh well, like you said, there's so many different spots for her to park. And you want to work in your house, in your garage. And she can't accept that. So, no, you're not the asshole. Edit. Thank you all so much for the support and awards and everything. I'm glad I have some people on my side. I got a call from her mom about 20 minutes ago, and she told me that I am ruining her daughter's life over a stupid car. I told her she ruined her own life. I've been gathering documents and stuff, and I'm about to head down to the police station and file a report, as suggested by last year. Once again, thank you all. Update. Went to the police station last night. We're told to come back in the morning. We just got back and filed an official report against her for grand larceny and grand theft auto. I showed them all the receipts I had for the car and the footage of her letting the guys come in and take it, as well as the title for the vehicle and my name. They said they will be in contact with all three parties, me, ex-girlfriend, and junkyard guys. Soon they will hopefully be able to recover some or all of the car. Just have to wait now. Huge update. They found my goddamn car, the junkyard guys. Apparently were in the middle of hiding it when the police came to ask them questions. It was on a forklift, and they were just going to put it on top of a pile of cars that was hidden behind more piles of cars. They said it was theirs, and they had the title. But obviously it didn't have the title, and since they matched the VIN on the chassis and the body to the VIN on my title, it was obviously mine. Nice. I know at least one person there has been arrested. I think he was in the camera footage I talked about earlier, but I don't know if it was the boss or whomever, or even his specific charge. They also told me they would be looking into a specific junkyard for any other vehicles reported stolen. They said they haven't been able to get in contact with my ex just yet, but they are working on it. I'm just so glad they found my car. Luckily, I made it quite an album of pictures detailing me tearing down the car, and so I can use that to prove my parts that were mine, so I can hopefully get most or all of it back. Police haven't let me taking it back home yet, as they say it is evidence or something, so hopefully I can get it back eventually. Thank you all so much for the support and advice. She's gonna be mine. She's gonna be alright. So, you're not the asshole in this life. And thank you all for watching to the end of the video. If you have, please hit that like button down below. Subscribe if you're new. Click that little bell for notifications when we upload. Now, I hope you all having a nice day, and I will see all of you in the next video. Peace.